Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a finance video. Guys, I've been waiting to do a finance video for what seems like forever, and I am just so pumped to be here and filming this with you guys, sitting down chatting with you guys about finances again. I feel like it's been way too long. Let me address the elephant in the room. I don't know if you can tell, it feels like an elephant in my room. My voice is gone. My voice is terrible. Y'all, I was so sick this week. So sick. I could not talk at all, but the rasp is still there a little bit. But I really wanted to film this video and get this up for you guys, so please just ignore if you can. As you guys know, I love doing monthly reset videos, and getting my finances reset every single month is something that helps me so much, more than you guys know. I actually didn't do it for a little bit of time because I was so busy with the house and my finances went to absolute crap. So I'm really excited to be getting my finances ready for October. If y'all are new here, I love doing monthly reset videos on my finances where we kind of switch it up a little bit. Sometimes we talk about how we're feeling about money. Sometimes we talk about our yearly goals. Every single month I set financial goals. I do a budget with you guys and sit down and show you how I budget. And I talk about how much I spend, how much I have in my bank account. It kind of differs every single month depending on what's going on that month. This month, I want to go over our yearly goals first. I'm kind of winging this because I really want to bring more authenticity to these types of videos. Not that I wasn't authentic before, but I feel like it was more planned before. And guys, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do it. Like, y'all are gonna see me go through my expenses and see what they are. And I know it's gonna be bad. I recently got Rocket Money. It has been so helpful in my finances. So we're just gonna kind of wing it today, no plan. Let's just talk about finances. Let me pull up my financial goals for the year. I have them here in my planner. They're all gonna be no, because I bought a house randomly in the middle of the year. So let's talk. The first one is to save. I'd originally put 10,000 and then I had switched it to 8,000 when I decided to go to Disney, and now that number is 3,000. My goal from now until the end of the year, which it is October, so from now until the end of the year, I want to have 3,000 in my emergency fund. We are still going to Disney, so we are still going to be putting a lot of our monthly income towards Disney. I really thought about this for some time. I really want to have 3,000 because I am someone that always has to have 1,000. I freak out if I don't have 1,000. I don't feel comfortable. It makes me really nervous. I just feel like it's a really good number to have. 3,000 is what all of my expenses are for 1 month. All of my necessary expenses. These are like bills. To me, 3,000 feels like a safe number because after we do that 3,000, a huge thing that I'm gonna just mention right now, in 2024, we want to pay off Aaron's car. That is our debt that we have other than our house, and we really want to get that paid off. So that's kind of why we chose that number. We feel like it is attainable, but it's also pushing us to save quite a bit. I was on track, like we were on track to saving that 10,000. And honestly, we did save that because most of it went to the house and all the rest of it we saved for Disney, and we still are saving that money and we're investing it in an experience that we really want to do. And so while it's not 10,000 in the emergency fund, it wasn't like we were just spending this $10,000 willy-nilly and like not paying attention to it. So to buy a house, to buy a car, and to go to Disney World and still be on track for saving in some type of way $10,000 feels really good. I don't know if that makes any sense, y'all. Maybe like, Reagan, you're just trying to make it better in your head. Maybe I am. I don't really know. But in doing the vault method, we are still using the vault method. And what I mean by that is we put, like, say for groceries, I'm just gonna give one example because this can go on forever. We have vaults in our savings account and we put everything we need into vaults. So all of the bills for the first 2 weeks goes into one vault the second we get our paycheck. All the money for groceries goes into our vault the second we get our paycheck. As we spend our money, we pull it back from our vault and put it back in our checking account. And then at the end of the month, the vault is 0 and the checking account stays the same. So we have been using that and I love that method, guys. It's like my own personalized cash basis budget kind of, because that's kind of the cash envelope method, but in vaults. Starting a 401k and a HSA contributions. I actually finally started my 401k. I'm still trying to figure out the portal to get more contributions going in there, but I do have a small percentage going towards that out of my paycheck. Aaron has his 401k and we are putting money into the HSA as well. So that I feel very good about. It feels like our take-home pay should be more. And then I realized like we have full insurance, we have life insurance, we're investing in our 401ks and our retirement plans. And so when I kind of take a step back and see all those things that we're doing and we still have that, I feel better about it. The next one was to stay out of debt, and we have still done that, guys. We have zero debt, y'all, other than our cars in our house. We are debt free, and honestly, it feels like we're debt free. I am so thankful that like we bought our washer outright. Part of us for a minute was like, should we put it on the card? And we were like, nope, like we said, we're not doing that. It feels good to have no payments other than the cars. I am so ready to knock out those car payments, guys. And yeah, those were kind of the plans and the financial goals for 2023. So the big one that changed was obviously the emergency fund. So I wanted to kind of start there, get our minds kind of focused and stuff like that. These last few months of the year, I feel like now that we've done our big splurges and our big purchases, the focus really is getting our finances recovered and getting ready for 2024 and what we kind of want to do there. So I've sat down and kind of started thinking about like, what do we want to do in 2024? Let's go ahead and look at the spending from the month of September. So guys, I started using a new app to track my money, and it is called Rocket Money. I actually got it because I saw that it will cancel subscriptions, and I had this subscription that kept coming through that I could not figure out where it was. So I was like, I'm gonna do the free trial and then I'm going to just get rid of it. I had no intention to use it for like my finances, but after I've been using it for a couple days and after I linked my accounts, I adore it. I wanna go through last month. So let's look at the spending from September. I do not want to show you guys this because I am appalled, like absolutely appalled at how much we spent. September was just real life. Life hit me. We overspent a little bit. We bought the house. Like it was just upfront life and we flopped with our money. I don't think we necessarily failed in our money. I think that this is just showing people that some months are gonna be like this. The goal is to not have many months like this. That's kind of where I stand on that. Before we go into this, I do want to make one disclaimer. All the money that we spent was not just from the income from that month. We spent a lot of our savings. So like we had been saving for a washer and we bought a washer. It looks like $600 just came out of our income when really we had been saving for it. I want you to keep that in mind. A lot of it came from buckets, from vaults, and from our emergency fund. So the first thing I want to look at is the income. My income shows that it was $6,612. This is a little more than our normal monthly income. I honestly don't know why. If we go down to bills and utilities, we can see that it was $2,998, which is right on par, and it actually has everything in here. So my check paid was my rent, we have my car payments, Verizon, Geico, CarMax. Now if we go down, we can see spending was $4,608 and left for savings was negative $994. I want to show you real quick. In August, we can see August is more of a normal month. We still have around the same income, around the same bills. My spending was $2,300 and my savings was $1,000. That's more of a normal month. September, my spending was $4,600. That was more than double of a normal month. So if we look down here, this is a breakdown, and this is my favorite thing about this app. Again, $7,606 was my total spending for the month. That is insane, y'all. That's insane. It was so hard to see this number, and I want to tell you guys, even if your number looks like this, face it. When I opened it the first time, I like closed it and I was like, this is so stressful, but I really challenge you guys, open it back up again, break it down, see where your money went, and restart, like just do a money restart. And that's what I told myself. Home and garden, this is all the stuff we spent for the house, guys. $1,999. $600 of this was the washer, and we also bought a microwave. It shows from Best Buy and stuff. The rest of it was just Walmart, Amazon, and Home Depot. So about 800 and so, a little over 800 of that 2,000 was appliances. The rest of it was like paint, bathroom stuff, organization stuff. We had to buy stuff to patch the walls. We actually did have this money set aside in the vault. So it sounds kind of crazy, but I had budgeted about $900 last month for the house because I just knew it was going to be so expensive and we didn't have rent. So I actually did that on purpose. That's really the difference between a normal month and this month. We can go into auto and transport, $436. This was also had an oil change in it, so it's not normally $436, but the rest of it is gonna be gas, which is still higher than normal, but we went out of town, so some of that came from our trip vault. Groceries, we spent $309. That's $50 over our budget, and shopping was $271. That I have no idea what that's from. That's the stuff that I don't really know, and that's very rare for me to be like, I have no idea, but I was so focused on the house that I just wasn't paying attention to when we were swiping our cards and stuff. Some of this stuff is uncategorized, like we paid somebody to clean the house, different stuff like that. So that's our spending. Normally I go through like my budget specifically, but honestly, we stay on budget pretty much every single month. I wanted to show you guys more of what we're spending our money on and how much we're spending it. With that being said, I want to kind of make some goals with you guys, and I actually wanted to make them with you. Normally, I kind of make them and then we talk about it, but we're gonna write it. Our financial goals is I want to save at least $800. That number is very specific because, like I said, I want to have $3,000 by the end of the month, and I'm going to subtract what I already have in my bank account. I know that in my normal budget, I probably can't save as much as I can this month because I don't have rent this month. And so I'm going to say I can do $650 the other months, and that leaves me at $800 to hit that number. I also want to save my normal $450 that I have been saving for Disney because that's really important and the trip is coming up very, very quickly. But other than that, I want to do a no spend month. Y'all haven't heard of this before. This is where you choose certain things to cut completely. My things are, I don't want to buy anything off of Amazon. I don't want to buy any clothes. I have been buying a lot more clothes lately and I just need to cut it out. I need to nip it in the bud. Let's see, I don't want to buy, really Amazon and clothes are the two things that I don't want to do at all. So Amazon and clothes are my no spend month. That's my goal. Oh, I want to stay in budget for my groceries. That is something that we used to be really good at and we have gotten away from. And that just made me think of, on my no spend month, I don't want to buy any alcohol. Other than that, those are my big things that I kind of want to do, and just my intention of refocusing my finances. I really want my checking account to be at 500 at the end of this month without having to take from anything, move money around. I had to kind of empty a lot of my vaults and move some stuff out of savings in order to get our checking back up to where it needs to be. And that was the first time this whole year that I've had to do that. So I really want to make sure that we're not overspending and that all is looking good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just love talking finance with you guys and just learning how to budget together, learning how to spend money and how it's okay to spend money and how to reflect on it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I love filming them. Like and subscribe. That really, really helps my channel. And please comment what finance videos you guys want to see below because I would love to just create more finance content out there. Y'all want to see stuff about bi-weekly budgeting? Do y'all want to see like credit card stuff, informational stuff? Like, just let me know, y'all. And yeah, y'all have a good night.